Hello everybody, Wee here with the King Hippo portion of this tutorial. King Hippo is the 5th fight in the game and the 2nd fight you'll encounter in the major circuit. Now, King Hippo is the point in your speedrun where you're going to get the most headaches because this is where we reset the most. And the reason for that is his randomness is generated by a random number generator. We call it RNG. The random number generator determines when he's going to attack, what attack he's going to use, how long his delay is, and if he doesn't open his mouth and do a strong attack, you can't hurt him. He has 2 attacks. He has a weak attack, which is still really strong, and he has a strong attack where he opens his mouth. If he doesn't open his mouth, you're not ever going to hurt him. I mean, I don't know if it's possible for him to have a whole fight where he doesn't open his mouth. I've seen it go as far as the end of round 1 before he opened his mouth once. But that usually doesn't happen. He'll usually open his mouth at least 3 times within the first 8 punches. So the trick to him is hitting him really quickly when he does open his mouth, because you want to be able to get an extra punch in. If you're a little bit too slow when he opens his mouth, you're going to get 8 gut punches after the face punch. If you're really fast, you're going to get 9 gut punches after the face punch. And that's important, because if you get 9 gut punches after the face punch, you're going to do 32 damage to him. And that means if you do that 3 times, you're going to do 96 damage, which is exactly how much health he has. That's called a 3 cycle. When you 3 cycle Hippo, that's what you want. Let me speed this up a bit. So the way we start the Hippo fight is we do a little buffer here, just in case he does open his mouth right away. You see I'm pressing right on my controller. We're going to do 3 right slow dodges, and hopefully he'll open his mouth. I think in this one he does. 3 right slow dodges, and then punch him in the face. If he opens his mouth, it's a perfect timer, or a perfect buffer I should say, to get a 9 punch cycle off. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10 punches. You have 100 points. That's another way to tell, in case you weren't sure and weren't counting. You can see he's at 64 health, so we've done 32 damage. If we do 32 damage 2 more times, he'll go down. So on Hippo, every time he's about to attack you, what you want to do is punch him in the face, just in case he does open his mouth. Even if he doesn't open his mouth, it's faster to cancel his punch by punching him in the face than it is to dodge it and wait for his next attack. So that's how we're going to fight him here. Canceled his punch, he opened his mouth. Okay, and we're going to get another 10 cycle. Now right here, sometimes you're going to end up punching a little bit too soon, and sometimes when you punch too soon, he actually retaliates. So let me show that off real quick. So right here. Nope. I'm just going to cancel this one. Watch this in really slow motion. Oh, see, he moved back there, and that means he's going to retaliate. Watch out. Got a dodge. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And I'm going to try and punch him again. Oh, I was a little too early. He's backing up again. Watch out. He's going to throw a punch. Dodge. Okay. Now, you guys can see exactly what's going on there because it's nice and slow. But what happens if it's 100% speed? It's a little harder to pick up. Punch. Oh, he moved back a little. Punch. He moved back a little. It's really fast. So you got to be really careful if you punch him and he blocks, not to get punched. It's really hard to pick up and respond to and actually get the dodge off. Sometimes, you know, even I get punched sometimes there because it is really quick. But that was a 3 cycle Hippo. He opened his mouth 3 times and I got him down. You know, 54 is not a great time, but it's not a bad time either. If you're going for world records, not acceptable. But if you're going for PBs and you're learning the game, that's great. Take anything under a minute, seriously. Good hippos don't grow on trees, as they say. So in this fight, I actually ended up missing a punch somewhere, so I didn't actually get the 3 cycle off. I'm gonna again open the fight with 3 slow right dodges. He opens, so that's good. Gonna get a 9 hit there, and right there I think I was a little bit slow. Yep, see, I only have 190 points. I'll show you that again, because it's hard to tell. It looked like that might have been fast enough. Look at how fast I retaliated and hit him in his face. Look at that. Nope, denied. See it one more time here. Nope. See? It's really hard. There's only a few frames. I think it's only 4 frames that you have to hit him. So it's really difficult to pull off a 3 cycle on Hippo. This is really not only your first real challenge of the game, but the RNG makes this fight really, really tough. And as you saw, after I was done with the 3rd cycle here, he still had health left, so I had to wait for him to open a 4th time before knocking him out. And I get a 104, which, you know, again, not the worst time in the world. It probably worth continuing if you get a 104. And you're not going for a world record time. One of the worst things you can do is sit there and reset on Hippo for ever and ever, trying to find the perfect fight, because, you know, sometimes Hippo just doesn't want to open his mouth. So I'll show you one more Hippo fight here. It didn't open right away, and this is going to be a 3 cycle Hippo again. But it's not going to be a great time for a 3 cycle, even though we still didn't get dizzy. We had 1 heart left. If you do run out of hearts on Hippo, you should probably reset. So that's pretty much if you're trying to speedrun this game and you can beat the game. If you get dizzy on Hippo and you run out of hearts, you're probably better off trying again, because you waste a good 10-15 seconds every time you lose all your hearts on Hippo. But yeah, you just got to be really fast when he opens his mouth, and try and 3 cycle him. Practice, 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 and pray for good RNG. That's basically the whole fight right there. And just expect to reset on Hippo a lot, because we all do. It's just the way it is.